What time is it? It's JRPG time. This is Shining Resonance. I don't know if I'm supposed to say refrain here because this is not the refrain.
Your
This is
Highness.
the first story. I think the refrain was added afterwards, after the game came out. I think the refrain was the name of the re-release. And it's also the name of the second story that we're not playing right now. Welcome back. This is part 2. If you're confused, if you feel like you'd be confused jumping at part 2, don't worry, you would be just as confused if you had started at part 1. There's people. They're called Dragoneers. They don't ride dragons though. They're in a band. There's a band called the Dragoneers, and their big thing is they like to hit each other with their instruments.
Results. To that end, I come bearing.
And they all train their voice. They all train their voice so they have one female voice and one male voice. It's really impressive, actually.
Continues under my
For singing.
Your Beowulf now obeys me.
They've really gone all out with the naming of things. Like they've with
Emperor, his conquest.
naming things like a JRPG. It's like here's a bunch of fun words that we remember from the Western world.
No one deserves.
here's some names of some Western stuff. And the last one we had, our second gay bulg in like 3 series is.
Speak of apology.
There's a gay bulg in Last Remnant, and then there's a gay bulg here. The Last Remnant was a weapon, and this one is a dragon.
As commanded. I admit confusion on a matter I.
There's also a dragon named Trishula.
This boy, the alleged bearer.
And I think that's all you needed to know.
I reviewed all your.
Yeah, that's all you need to know to be caught up on. That's everything that happened in episode 1.
One report in the lot mentioned the dragon at all. Not even in.
Oh, right. The boy character that we are playing as can turn into a dragon. He can turn into an actual dragon.
Reporting?
He's one of the Dragoneers, but he's also not riding a dragon. The dragon was riding him.
You mean to tell me the discovery of the shining dragon himself doesn't even deserve.
And that's what they call him.
Perhaps it's.
They were calling him, I can't remember if they were calling him your Resonance or your Radiance. So either Resonance is also what the hell is this guy? What? Somebody push this guy in the reservoir. Well, he might turn our water supply into grape juice.
Growth, but sadly
And his voice does not match. He looks like a husky boy, but maybe he's just covering up with all that. Maybe he's wearing like 16 shirts underneath his jacket.
I was in the midst of running tests for that at the time.
Dragon energy.
Hopefully, it's clear why we chose as we.
I don't like, by the way, I do not like spending too much time with the villains in games.
I see.
Like, if my I bang on about this a lot, but it actually does fucking annoy me. If none of my characters are in the room, I don't want to fucking see it. Especially because JRPGs run into this trap a lot, where they'll show you a whole bunch of shit that's going on the villain's side, but your main characters, the protagonists, the people that you're supposed to be, don't know any of this shit is going on. So then when they finally get to the point where the main characters, the characters that you are supposed to be, get to the point where they're learning some of this shit, they act like it's this huge surprise, and there's music swells, and they're like, "Wow, can you believe this shocking reveal?" Yes, because it's not a fucking reveal. You've been shitting this shit at me for fucking 12 hours. Hopefully this game doesn't fall into that. That was one of my big problems with the game that I am trying not to talk about. The game I'm trying not to continue to be mad about was that it did that all the time. It kept shucking us into these cutscenes where where the main character wasn't supposed to be privy, and then it reveals all this stuff continuously. It drip feeds us all this stuff, and then once it finally gets around to showing the protagonist that thing, why is this cutscene? I'm skipping this cutscene. I haven't been listening to this cutscene at all. I don't give a fuck about what the villains are doing when I'm not here. This is like fundamental to me. I know it's not like a rule, but I personally do not give a shit about what the villains are doing when the protagonists are not in the room. It's just not interesting to me ever. I mean, I'm putting on strong statements right now, but like 90% of the time, if you're putting the camera in the room with the villains and the protagonists or on the other side of the fucking world, I don't give a shit.
What's going on?
Hey, no moving! Stop!
Oh, this is Yuma, the dragon.
I see. I'm having a dream.
I don't like. Oh, okay. The voice that I was the dragon sounded more dragony, really,
Please!
before Yuma turned into him. But I guess this is just Yuma's internal monologue.
No! If you're in that much pain... Oh, I know! I'll cast a spell to numb the pain, alright?
So this girl, what, is she dead or something?
Here goes. Ready?
Like, especially if the villains are just gonna be fucking lore dumping on you. We're less than an hour into the game.
Now.
And they're just like, here, watch these villains fucking dump the whole fucking backstory of this game on you. I don't even know if that's what they were doing because, like, my eyes fucking glaze over when that kind of shit starts happening. When they just have villains. It's bad enough when villains are overly, what's the word? Expositioning with the protagonist in the room. It's bad enough when they give these long ass sermons to the main characters, but they were doing this villain huddle. It's the villain huddle that really irks me. When a bunch of villains stand around and go, "Ha ha! So as you know, we're evil, and these are our evil plans. We're going to do lots of evil today and tomorrow, and then all the evil plans, the entire story arc. Let's go over it. What are our plans right now? While the main characters aren't in the room. Let's go over this." I hate it. I can't fucking stand that shit.
You're in Marga, Your Radiance.
It's like, oh, by the way, as you know, we don't actually get along, us villains. We work together out of There was a game that literally did that. As you know, we are the villains who don't even really like to work together. We only do it out of convenience, and as soon as we get a chance, we're gonna stab each other in the back, right? Oh, so true. We are the villains that will stab each other in the back one day.
I'm also known as the Diva Magica. Please, call me
All right, Kirika.
Right. Kirika. Not white flag wearing Rusha clothes. Right.
Just what?
Oh, originally.
Not that.
Translators, I suppose.
This game came out in 2014 originally, it turns out.
Communicating with...
Not making any accusations on Sega's part.
There was peace. They spoke to us, told us, sang to us in their ancient rune songs. Though the dragons are gone now, and the skies over Alfheim are empty, we divas still play the songs in remembrance. A new Diva Magica begins training from a very early age.
Oh, now the main characters are dumping. I know I made a bunch of jokes about like all the jargon and like, if you're confused, don't worry, because this is still confusing. But apparently, this is the perfect episode to come in on if you love lore. If you wanted to know all the words that they're using, okay, your radiance. Your radiance, we have a resonance. Both of them shine. There's a shining dragon, shining resonance. The radiance is probably going to shine. I mean, radiant, it also is light, so...
My apologies, Your Radiance. I allowed zeal to overcome me.
Was that what that was?
If I may serve you in any capacity.
Hey, where's the one with the bulging eyes at? Sonia, where'd she go?
Not actually a shining dragon, right? My name is...
I understand.
So far...
Perhaps,
Right, so far...
but in...
I know that they want me to be Yuma. I know they want me to see my eyes through Yuma.
shining dragon. We'll go with that.
But so far, the only character that they've presented to me that I'm pretty sure does not play at is not in the band is Sonia, and so I want to identify with her. because she doesn't play her stupid. She has a weapon that's a weapon and not a guitar.
Mom!
Who's this? More elves.
Primula. Her mother Emma runs this place. The Seagull Inn, I should say.
All right. Tup, 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 tup. That's a boy.
Your eyes open, dear. You gave us a fright when you wouldn't wake up.
Are you ashamed of your ears, or those look like human ears? Did you tie them up like human ears? What's going on? What's going on here? Is the girl adopted? I don't.
Come down and put
I'm not ready for half-elf politics this early in the game. I definitely don't. I'm definitely not ready for half-elf politics this early in the game.
Radiance. I think you'll understand.
We're already going over radiance and whatever the villains were jabbering about before I skipped the cutscene. There she is.
Good morning. You had a
The only normal character so far. Let's just ignore her eyes. Let's ignore her eyes because they're the least normal thing about her.
She said I was supposed to be meeting a princess down here.
Am I a prince? Is Sonia a princess?
a prince. Oh, for the love of.
Okay, Sonia is also a prince. Never mind. She's not relatable anymore.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry, dear.
Can I be Emma?
Hold on. You're,
Where's just a normal person?
you're a princess?
What, like it's that hard to believe? Here, why don't you let me introduce myself? Sonia Blanche, Crown Princess of Astoria and firstborn to the royal family.
Okay.
Meet you.
Firstborn ever?
My name is Yuma Ilvern.
Yeah, no, I rescued you. It was
Found honored to meet you.
Hey, nuh-uh, none of that. No,
didn't you know
just call me.
didn't you hear what I just said to that lady earlier?
You got it, but
Do not we're hiding.
found a regular old inn for.
I'm a normal person.
For being regular.
That's how it's supposed to be.
The top inn in the city, thank you. And we've even got Dragoneers staying here.
You're they couldn't do italics in this engine, I guess.
Live here as the dragon. Taker.
They had to do all caps.
That,
Like they're on the fucking internet.
are you a Dragoneer too?
No,
Good.
personally. It's more like
That's the only thing keeping you relatable right now that I know you're a prince. Oh no, she's eventually gonna be a Dragoneer.
Yuma.
She's eventually gonna whip out her instrument.
You're
Her little hand. I saw in the OP that I wasn't paying much attention to at the beginning of last episode that
Explained.
they were like playing their instruments in the before the at the beginning of the montage.
with us for a bit, Yuma?
I'm a little uneasy about all this royalty stuff, but it's not like I can refuse the people seeing to my every need.
Well, you're kind of like a royalty too, because you've been chosen. A chosen is like a royalty. Chosens, I think, are above royalty, unless they're like farmed out, like in Tales of Symphonia. They're farm chosen, then they're not above royalty. But if they're like actual chosen, I got this dragon stuffed in me, and I can turn into him.
Thank you for making the journey to my humble home.
Oh, is this Sonia's father?
Oh, come, Sir Yuma. No need to be so stiff.
Yes, you want to talk. I've been trying to figure out. Look, it's.
Sure, that's fine.
I don't know what it is about his face. It really makes it more obvious that people stand there talking and they just move their jaw up and down, but none of the rest of them moves at all.
Shining Dragon.
I don't know why it feels more obvious with him. Maybe because he has a real jaw.
We're all on the same page.
He's the first guy in this game with a real jaw. Well, I guess he's the second guy in this game.
However, let me first
He's the first one with a real jaw.
unlike the Empire, I have no intention.
And I guess it's because his wide jaw also makes he has a wide mouth, and that makes it.
And you alone will decide what shape that aid takes. That being said,
Do I actually get choices? Probably not, right?
I would ask you for a particular kind of aid. The Shining Dragons, if it's yours to give. For nearly...
I guess he seems to have his own mind. I don't know. He doesn't talk, though.
We're locked in a bad stalemate.
He talks to Yuma, but he refuses to talk in the real world so far. I don't know why.
But we cannot place our faith in the walls forever.
Chose to use gestures to have Sonia get on his back, is what I'm saying.
Occupied lands, and the poor souls left.
Oh my god.
They are my subjects, and I their king.
Well, at least listen. At least they're getting it out of the way early. If they get the exposition dump early,
Empire do some
rather than 2/3 of the way through the game, I can at least be like, I can at least power through it. I could power through more at the beginning of the game than I can through, like, the rest of the game is exposition dump.
With the shining dragons.
But man, this is a bummer. I didn't sit down this morning to just sit here and be lectured for 25 minutes.
But I can't use the
I was hoping we might actually punch somebody at this point. We could slash someone up.
What?
We could fight some enemies, maybe, at this point.
remember.
The first, they really started off strong with that opening where it's like, here, quick cutscene, and then you're fighting people, you fight some people, then there's some more cutscenes, and some more fights, and some more cutscenes, some more fights, and then...
Well,
This is still part of the prologue. It said OP2 at the beginning. The chapter card said OP2, so we're still in the prologue.
If you've come this far just to clam up, ugh.
The first prologue was way better paced. The second prologue seems like it might be entirely dialogue. I don't know.
Decisions when you lay the pressure on so thick.
What? No, I didn't mean.
Yeah, I was trying to tell her yesterday about, or last week about,
None of that was right of me to say.
I don't know why I said yesterday.
Please excuse me.
About her people skills.
You know I don't mean to embarrass you in your own hall, Father. And Yuma, can you forgive me? I know you have your reasons, so if you don't want to use your power...
no, it's okay. I should be the one apologizing.
Yeah, Dogeza, get down. Get down on the floor.
I think. You did, after all, just escape from Imperial prison. Perhaps I was wrong to be
Stick your butt in the air.
left with only questions. Shall we take a break for now? A moment to think with clear head.
So Albert has excellent people skills. Maybe he should have trained. Sonya a little bit in that. If she's gonna be a princess. As a knight, I said maybe you don't.
Decision once.
It was like even a knight should have a basic level of people skills. But this is if she's gonna be a princess, her whole life is socializing. She's gonna need to be better. She's gonna need to do better. She's already offended Yuma twice. Oh God, we're sticking in him. It's a short temper now. All right, there's a war. That's all I needed to know. Marga. This is a book. This is a tutorial about a city. There's people. Okay, good. We finally. It's 20 minutes into the chapter almost. We can talk to people. They're teaching us. All right, move on with the red exclamation point. Can I rearrange my party like this? Yes, excellent. All right, can I put him at the no? I can't put a buffer between them. We're still we can't change the display. I guess not if all the characters following us around. But as long as I can change my character, I'm not gonna cry about not being able to be whoever I want walking around here. But I am. I would have cried if I couldn't change my battle leader. Now all we're missing is a way to change characters in mid battle. Hopefully there's a way to do that. And also hopefully there will eventually be enough we'll eventually have enough characters in our party. Oh, you don't want to come with us? All right. I thought we were going to crew up. Wait, aren't you in the party? You're in the party right now. Okay. No, let's not tell her to speak normally. We're Yuma, not Sonya. Thank you. We will thank her. That's fine. I don't know if that was good or bad. Wait, there's 2 exclamation points. There's one here. And there's one over here. Are these side quests or main points? I thought it's oh God. No, I don't need a tutorial about the dictionary. Okay, this is just a dictionary. It's not a... It doesn't seem to include tutorials. Wait, what was the name of this city? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything long enough to be what the tutorial. So you're not going to give me my tutorial? If you're going to have the tutorial messages in boxes like that, where it just rattles it off like... you might as well give me the ability to read them. Go back and read them somewhere. Maybe I'll find it later. Alright, you look interesting. Can we have you in our party? I'm trying to get as many women in the party as possible so I can kick Yuma out. There were 4 very clearly distinct slots in the menu, so maybe we don't get reserved characters. I hope there's more than 4 characters to choose from at any given point in time, but again, it's not something I'm gonna cry about. I do generally like to kick all the dudes out of the party, though. It's fun. It's fun for me. So she won't join our party. Okay. I thought with the heterochromia she... Okay?
How's it going?
She would join our party.
Welcome.
It seems a waste of a perfectly good heterochromia to not be a main character. What have you got here? Anything useful? Oh lord, there's a lot of systems here. I'm seeing a lot of systems here. Probably some stuff for me to do between episodes. What's up? What's your deal? I like your mustache. What about you? I like your frying pan. You threatening this guy? Oh no, she's cooking. Alright, whatever. I guess we'll continue. It doesn't look like there's much here for me to worry about right now. I saved anyway. Let's go talk to the other person. Oh right, there's a sprint. You have to really commit to sprinting, because when you stop, you're gonna... Alright, it was 2 shops. They were both shops. I recognize this guy for what it said. Here's what a shop icon says. Yep. Okay. This is where we can go to crafting. This is the crafting shop. There's 2 different shops. Oh. And I can buy that stuff from... Alright. I'm not passing any childhood crush message. No, Sonia, do not pass this message along. I told you I'm not here for half-elf politics. I definitely can't be, getting a human together with possibly a half-elf. Definitely an elf, possibly a half-elf. As children, we're not ready for that kind of side story. Other children are throwing rocks at them. Elf lover, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not ready for that. You shut your mouth. How do we bring up the menu? You know, the handling's still better than the motorcycle in that one game. And it doesn't take a half an hour. Like this, the stop, that's still faster than getting on and off a fucking motorcycle in that other game. So it's actually something I can use. Alright, where's the seagull inn? I don't think it was on the other side of... Wait, is this it? Who are you? Why are all these women walking around with their kitchen equipment in their hands? You know, that's not where they go. Outside. They belong indoors. If you're gonna cook, cook. If you're gonna socialize, socialize. These are 2 separate... Well, or if you're gonna socialize while you cook, do it in the kitchen. What's this guy? So you've got no stories for me right now? Dog. Let's kick it. Can I kick the dog? I can't kick the dog. Bullshit. Alright, where's... Did that just loop around? I don't know. Castle Front Street. Why are you standing out here in the middle of nowhere? I can't. Oh, he's a walking around NPC, not a talking into him NPC. What's this? The sprint is really making me want to jump though. All right. No, what's it? All right, here we go.
Oh, welcome back. There's someone here to see you.
I'm tired of meeting people.
Boy, I was talking about.
Ah, about time.
You look like evil. You have the same silhouette as one of the villains, I think.
How are you holding up?
And if that's gonna be a reveal later that this guy is one of the villains, I'm gonna be super fucking pissed off because they showed me talking to him.
Nice to meet you.
I don't even know if he looks that similar to one, but he reminds me of one of the villains from the beginning of this chapter.
Burroughs, captain of the Knights of Astoria and an old family friend. Captain, if you're making a visit to the Seagull, that must mean you've got work for the Dragoneers, right?
It really does sound like a band, especially when they're playing music.
Terrorizing folk beyond the wall.
The enemies have Dragoneers too, so they're rival bands with the same name. They came up with the same name both separately in their own garage, and then they both showed up to the Battle of the Bands. They walked up to the sign-in sheet at the same time, and they both said, "I'd like to register for the Dragoneers," and then they looked at each other and said, "You can't be called the Dragoneers. We're called the Dragoneers."
By all means, then, let's petition the Dragoneers.
Well, let's settle this on the stage then.
There are other Dragoneers besides Kirika staying here, right?
3 of them all told, yeah.
All told.
Others all use the Seagull as their base of operations. And when the throne doesn't have official contracts to offer, they go around assisting the people of Marga instead.
Oh, so they're not. They're more like mercenaries than I was like, why there's no barracks for them, but I guess they're not.
You can always rely on them.
They don't directly work. They're not. They contract with the royalty, with the crown. They don't.
They can channel.
They are not created by the crown.
Feats far beyond other people, all to keep the peace, of course.
The princess is training to be at one though.
Onyx? Is that what you call those instrument weapon things Kirika and Excella?
Do you not have one?
Long ago, the Shining.
Because you're giving a speech like a.
So they could protect them.
Oh, so he's the king dragon. He doesn't have to be a dragoneer because he's king dragoneer.
3 of which are here in Astoria. The
Harmonic armaments. Sounds way less stupid than harmonics.
and the last one's in the care of that.
Oi, governor, you got some harmonics here?
Welland. Oh, but isn't that Kirika's homeland? What's she doing fighting for Astoria instead?
Well, Astoria and Wellentine relations are peaceful. The elves' ancestors lived here a long time ago, so we've been allies for generations.
They're still just dumping lore on me. What's this, like titles?
At any rate, I should.
I'll equip that later, maybe.
You stay here. With
I don't want to hear about that.
You're going all by yourself?
I can't just demand a Dragoneer's time without doing any scouting first, now can I? It's my duty to aid them in my father's place, you know.
Okay.
As it may, my
I wasn't paying attention to your voice earlier.
Just
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit at all. With a scar like that, you should have a gravelier voice. You should be like a
Captain
man.
Burroughs. It's
Hey.
a scouting op. You
I'm Captain Burroughs, and I want to kill everybody that's the bad guys. Possibly I'm evil.
Emma, could you give us some tea? I'll be back before it's cold.
my lady, wait.
See this? He sounds like a butler, and he sounds like a sarcastic asshole, which isn't fitting for a.
All over again.
And she's gone. He sounds like he's wearing his dad's suit and a fake beard.
Nothing. Yeah, I didn't say a thing.
But really, he just sounds like a butler. He mainly sounds like a butler.
Hey, Yuma. Little coward. Are you letting the princess totter off into danger all on her own?
You're not gonna intimidate me with that voice. It's not gonna work.
No excuses. Get after her right now, boy. Hop to.
All right.
Why? Why do I have to do this?
I do what he says, Your Radiance.
Where did you come from?
Stubborn man. Our plan will only make him grumpier.
Fine, I'll go.
You come with me too. Yeah, I figured.
Hurry, we should be able to catch up before Sonia reaches the gates.
So we don't have to remove her from our party, is what you mean. If you hurry, we can catch up to her and keep the party together. Alright, fight monsters time. It's fighting monsters time. And it's telling us how ends work. I know how ends work, game. Yeah, well, you know, mixing in their idea of pacing right now is interspersing tutorials with exposition. Here's some tutorials, and then to break up the tutorials, here's some exposition. I guess it's the other way around. Here's some exposition and to break up. Okay, so they do have a mechanism. If I want to read my tutorials, I have to come here. Can I just go? Can I sleep from here? Oh no, I sleep from. I don't have to go inside to use the inn. That's interesting, I guess.
Have a nice day.
Right. Is Sonia just in our party? Yeah, Sonia's still in our party. Good. Very good.
Hello.
You have anything to say? Okay. Is this... Yes. Alright. I don't know what we're scouting for. I wasn't paying that much attention. This place looks nice. The textures are a little noisy. A little noisy for the art style, but yeah, see, they shine it. I don't think there's any TA in this game. I turned all the pretty sure I have the graphics maxed out. Those textures are gonna sparkle every time the camera moves. What is it? What do you got? A map? I don't think you needed to go through this cutscene to tell me that I haven't. Oh, there's two different kinds of maps. This isn't the mini map. Oh lord. Okay, yes, I want to. I want to use these. But please just... Oh no, these are real time. It's fine. Oh, but when we're in combat mode, I don't... Come on, man. When you pick stuff up, when you press it, I pressed it. I already pressed it. I obviously know how it works. But like I said, at least we get... Okay. I'm not gonna do that. They can fight on their own. They're big boys and girls. I don't need to worry about them. All right. See, and here's what... Who hit him? Oh, I hit him. Oh, my weapon does... That's cool. I'm going to let it go to our heads. I'm going to fight this level 6 goblins.
Here they come. Come
I forgot how to do magic. I'm trying to figure it out. That's block. It's a dodge. No, I don't want to escape battle. Thank you. I didn't mean to get that close. How do I do... There it is. Nice. Did I just... Am I beating all these battles? You guys can finish a battle too sometimes. I won't be offended. Kirika leveled up. Right, what levels are... So the map button is Y, which I'm used to in a lot of these games. It brings up the menu. Bond diagram. Good lord, there's a lot going on here. I didn't equip that thing. How do we do that? Vital. Okay. Nope. Why did I come in here? Oh, to see what level we are. Okay, no, that's fine. Let me clear these out. By the way, do you know? Okay, it's not gonna say the. You know the stats. Surprised it didn't even pop up a thing about the bond diagram. It did when I opened dictionary. It was like, do you know what a dictionary is? Yeah, I do. I do know what a dictionary is. Oh, here, see graphics. I turned them all up. This doesn't go any higher. Anti-aliasing, it just is on or off. There's no, like, different kinds of anti-aliasing. Ah. So, there, see, I tried. Well, it's not that bad when it's the actual, when I'm moving the camera. It's more tracking shots. No, when I'm walking like this. When I'm walking closer and farther away from... They really should have had better anti-aliasing options, and failing that, because I know. I understand. Not like I understand it's difficult, but I understand that they often just don't. But they should have thought about that when they were designing the textures, at least. Like, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But if these textures were slightly less noisy, then it wouldn't have been. Are you, Sonia? Are you feeling it? Hey, there you go. See, I knew you could do it. Finish a battle on your own. I think that's enough random. Wait, here's Is there a what's the word I was looking for? Surprise attack. How do I surprise it? We have enemies notices us, but is there like a sneaking up on enemies bonus? Is there some sort of sneak up on enemies bonus that we can use? No, you definitely don't. I know I said you can finish battles on your own, but that doesn't mean you can steal my kills. So stay away from my kills. Obtain potion. All right, now let's. No, we'll stay away from that. Oh, do we need the red or those enemies? Red is enemies. What's this over here? More stuff. Okay, so go for oh. Let's not go further then. Thank you for warning me. Where do we go then? What are we scouting for? This way? Nope, that's the castle. So let's go this way. Loot. Got it. I keep forgetting about the sprint button. Is the sprint louder? Can enemies detect us further? Breezy field. Oh, there's a boss here. Is there a save point? If there's a boss, is there a save point? It's day. Today. I see treasure over here. Okay, Karika. So there's more dragons that aren't related to the Dragoneers, is that it? Or is Trishula and Gaybolg and the other one? Those wait, but they dumped all this lore on me, but I wasn't listening to any of it, so I can't even I can't even complain. It's like, did they explain this already? I don't know. I guess we'll fight.
Let's get ready.
We're going back to the inn anyway, we might as well fight. Hey, you're not supposed to block. Blocking is for cowards. So sit there and just get wailed upon. Great. Hey, level up. Nice. That's,
Here they come.
oh, we get our health back when we level up? Doesn't matter. Let's go back. Let us return. I pressed the sprint button and I had to brace myself for like a long animation where you get out a stupid fucking motorcycle or something, but then I remember that this is a good game so far.
Good night.
And you just start sprinting. When you press the go faster button, you just go faster. I know it's a novel concept, I know, but I think that's gonna do it for this week. We'll go back to exploring. We'll have a big fun boss battle to kick off next week's episode on Shining Resonance for JRPG time. See you then.